Hi everyone, Fraser MM0EFI. It's a bank holiday Monday and I'm here on Brimond Hill, the end of May. A nice little 20-minute walk through beautiful blooming Broome. And the place is deserted. Why am I here despite the breeze? Sorry for the wind noise. Well, you saw I tested this bad boy on a hill with masts a couple of months ago on a previous video, and it worked pretty good, but I've decided to take it to the next level, and this is the RFI Killer Hill QRM next level handheld destroyer graveyard. There's only a couple of radios that actually work pretty well up here, and they're old ones like Yaesu FT60 and that kind of thing. Modern stuff like FT3Ds, FT5Ds can't cope. Even my VX7R, as you saw in the previous video, didn't like it up here too much. Managed okay, but not the best. So what have I brought? I've not brought a load of handhelds to compare it with because I know how they do, but I have brought my FT857 and a Slim G because it's got proper filters in it, and I do hope to work a few contacts around here on 2 meters. So I've kind of gone for belt and braces with that. But first of all, we're going to try this. We're going to try it with a small antenna, because the theory is where you've got RFI and QRM, you don't want a huge high gain antenna because you're basically amplifying and sucking in all that bad stuff as well. And an inefficient antenna might get me a contact with my friend Hibby, who just lives at the bottom of the hill. But as soon as we turn this radio on, if we start hearing pager breakthrough, etc., we'll know from the off it's going to be a struggle. So I'm going to try and find the bench that's around here somewhere, hopefully get out the wind. Some nice person's put a flag up here since I was last here, and we'll get this thing on the air. Quick check on the FT857, which is hooked up to the Slim G, and squelch fully open, and there's no RFI breakthrough on there, which is what you'd expect from a quality shack stroke portable radio. So we've turned this on, the same frequency, 525, narrow FM. Again, doesn't sound like there's any breakthrough. QRZ.
Mike 0, Romeo Fox November.
Wow, MM0 RFN, that's a 5 and 9 with no QRM, Hibby, which absolutely astounds me. Over.
Yeah, I'm currently transmitting 50 watts, so it might be sensible to bring it down just a bit. Over.
Yeah, I've got the squelch fully open, Hibby, so I'm not getting any pager breakthrough or anything when I'm just listening. But yeah, take it down and we'll keep going. I'm just using the TIDRADIO here, just with the stock rubber ducky thing. Over.
Yeah, well, you're fully quieting at my end. I think I'm down to about 10 watts now. You're coming through no problem at all. There's no breakthrough from anything else. Nice clear audio and no problem. So yeah, it's an easy 5.9. If I had a bigger meter, it'd probably be 10, 20 over or so. Back to you. Sounds like it's doing good. I can change down to a handheld with a bit less power and a poorer antenna to try that, even though it's probably still line of sight. Over.
Yeah, I don't think we need to, Hibby. I think it's all to do with the RX at my end. You know, when we did this a couple of years ago, the Yaesus and the various other bits and pieces we tested mainly struggled until we put the old Sotabeams filter on. And I think the FT60, the good old brick, was the only one that worked properly. Over.
Yeah, I seem to remember that one being the best of the bunch in a pretty hostile RF environment where you are. At least that TIDRADIO is doing okay. Sounds like it's been a good thing overall with the programming and whatever else as well.
Just a thought, could we pick a 70 SEMS frequency and have a go? Over.
Yes, I will need to move some wires around in here, but that will only take a minute or two.
Right, okay, my band knowledge of 70 SEMS has deserted me. 433525?
Yeah, that should be alright. MM0 RFN.
MM0 RFN, MM0 EFI. How you read me, Hibby?
Yeah, you're still coming through 5 and 9. There's a bit of wind in the background now, but I guess that's just where you're stood. But yep, the audio's clear enough. Over.
Excellent, thanks for 5 and 9.
And you're definitely the same, full strength signal being received. Obviously this radio is not putting out 9 to 10 watts on 433. I will have to either go and read the manual or stick it on a meter when I get back. But yeah, perfectly good, and no breakthrough, no RFI, nothing. So I'm going to have to say that this has confounded all my
beliefs and what my expectations were going to be over.
Yeah, it kind of breaks everything we know about the Chinese radios if it's doing that well. Now you're out the wind, the audio's come up nicely and you're doing really well. I think I'm probably transmitting 5 to 10 watts. I can't quite remember what the low setting is on this radio on 70. But yeah, it's doing really nicely, clear audio again, and it's good that the receive is going okay at my lower power as well. Over.
MM0EFI returning. Yeah, thanks for that, Hibby, that's really good. Yeah, the wind's just up and down a little bit here. It's been blowing a hoolie the last couple of days, but it's good because the place is deserted. I think the threat of showers and a bit of a breeze today, there's no one else around the summit, despite the fact there's probably about 250,000 people living within 2 miles of it. Over.
Now coming towards us, facing us again, and it does.
I suddenly realised why the flag's up there. Aberdeen Football Club won the Scottish Cup on Saturday, and the town is celebrating big time. Defeated by the TIDRADIO and the FT857. Well, there you go. I didn't expect that. Thank you very much to Hibby, MM0RFN, for helping, and nice to get the guys on the Aberdeen 2-metre net. 2 metres is alive in Aberdeen at 1:30 every day on 145 550. Right, I gotta get out of here because Mo is picking me up in about 10 minutes. But that was a great success. If you want to check out these radios, there is a link in the description. You will get a discount and I will get a commission. I'm actually early for the first time in my life, and she's still here before me. Hello!
Hello.
I bought you a present.
Oh, did you?
It's a rock.
Oh, thank you.
She's not that cheap on birthdays and Christmas.